If you click this video, then it's safe to assume that at one point in your life, you felt untalented. Just a nobody. That's how I felt. Why are some people so blessed in everything, while I can't even have one? Why do they get to have those gifts, and I can't even find mine? Does that sound familiar? Yeah, I won't deny that that's not something I'm prone to thinking. My friends are all multi-talented and hardworking people. They all have this something that makes them special. Drawing, animating, dancing, singing, etc., etc. And I know everyone has their own pros and cons, yet I can't help but feel lower than them. Like I have to catch up or something. Yeah. Classic insecurities of a teenager. But it still does hit me hard when I try to sing and I'm told to stop, or when I practice for a long time but then I'm told what I was doing was wrong. Maybe I was practicing wrong. Maybe I wasn't practicing enough. Or maybe there was just something wrong with me. No matter what I felt though, I still decided to choose the harder option, to keep trying. I still had to try, to practice, and get better at my craft. Whether it was playing the guitar or something else, I was afraid that maybe, if I wasn't good at this thing, then maybe the people I cared about would move on without me and I'd be alone. So, I still kept trying to get better. But honestly, it didn't feel like I was improving. I was kind of just there doing the same things over and over again. About a week ago, I was reading the Bible. And before you click off, hear me out first. It was just a normal day for me. I wasn't feeling unhappy or anything. I was kind of just passively there. I opened up the Bible app and I read something that honestly affected me a lot. It was in Matthew chapter 25. It was a parable of talents. Now, in the time period then, talents meant a good sum of money, around 20 years worth. In the parable that Jesus told, there is a master and 3 servants. The master gave each of his servant a talent. The first servant was given 5 talents. The second was given 2. And the third was given only 1. Then the master went on a journey. The servants went on their ways and decided to do something about the talents. The one given 5 talents went and did business and got 5 more talents. The one with 2 got 2 more. But the one with 1 talent decided to hide and bury his. When the master came back, he rewarded the first 2 and punished the first one for hiding it instead of putting it in the bank where it could have at least gotten him some interest. At first, I was like, yo, why did he get punished? But after googling and thinking over it for a bit, I had this revelation, I guess you could call it. The third servant got punished because he was just hiding it due to fear, due to laziness. Either way, he wasn't doing anything about it. It was because of his inaction and fear of spreading the talents that he was punished. I don't know why this stuck with me. There's plenty of stories in the Bible that have very similar messages, but this one really stood out to me. It's funny, this is my first time getting that eureka moment. I was always listening to people talk about verses or sayings that changed their lives forever. And I've been wondering when I was gonna have mine. Well, maybe this isn't life-changing, but it did open my eyes up a lot. I want to do something with my talent. I see myself as the guy with the 1 talent. But hopefully, like the other guys, I can multiply it. Not too long after that, I stumbled upon a quote by the famous sculptor and painter, Michelangelo. If people knew how hard I worked to get my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful at all. And that just changed my whole perspective on skills and talents. Talent alone wasn't something that determined whether a person could or could not do something. A lot of the respected geniuses in the world weren't even born with a skill. A good example of this would be Albert Einstein. Einstein is now well regarded as one of the smartest figures in the world that shaped modern physics today. But did you know that back then, he dropped out of high school at the age of 15 and failed his first college entrance exam? Of course, there's more to the story. But at the end of the day, people like Einstein and Michelangelo, they did it because of their love and passion for the game. The way I see it, talented people aren't some people that were born with the skills of a master. They're just people who have a different perspective. And what's cool about perspective is that you can try and see it from the person's boots. Maybe talented people are really just people who love what they do, so they do it so much that they get crazy good at it. But what the most important thing is, whether you love something or not. People like Einstein or LeBron James are people who love their craft. The deep passion and fire that carries them, which makes them seem almost inhuman. If you love doing something so much that you don't care about other people's opinions, then honestly, you can do anything. Of course, that's not to say just absolutely do anything and everything you want. Think of your responsibilities and the people you love and find the balance between. And what's crazy is that if you're obsessed enough with something, then honestly, the only person who's stopping you from going after it is you. Talent isn't something you don't have. It's just a perspective. The perspective of doing it for the sake of doing it. Dancing for the sake of dancing. Playing games for the sake of playing games. Making videos for the sake of making videos. If you love something and do something over and over enough, then eventually you'll get better at it. So don't think you're untalented. It's just that you haven't done it enough. Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video. See yas.